Everybody ready? Microphone's on. Are we going, Joan? Okay. Okay, Sierreville Zoning Board of Adjustment call to order. All rise for the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Notice of this meeting has been satisfied in accordance with Chapter 231 of Public Law 1975 by advertising in the Home News Tribune and the Sentinel Publishing Company, and also posting on the bulletin board and filing with the Borough Clerk. Madam Secretary, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Kaczynski.
Here.
Mr. Esposito.
Here.
Mr. Emma.
Here.
Mr. Green.
Here.
Mrs. Gottstein.
Here.
Mr. Castlegrant.
Here.
Mr. Bella.
Okay, thank you. Today, we just have one application, which is a holdover, case number 23-07, 103 Properties Limited, Scott Avenue. Mr. Attorney, it's all yours.
Mr. Chairman, good evening. Is mic on?
Is that better? Okay, great. Mr. Chairman, good evening, members of the board. David Himmelman for the applicant. As you recall, we were here, I guess, back July 26th. And we made our formal presentation to the board at that time. If you recall, Mr. Chairman, there was an objector, Mr. Vrabel, who did object to the application. And now I understand he has submitted a letter to the board, although I haven't seen that, but your attorney, Mr. Krenzel, has advised that he is withdrawing any objection. Thank you so much. Obviously, in light of that, he didn't file any submissions to the board. So we have all of our witnesses here this evening that were there, that were present at the July meeting. It's my recollection that we completed our presentation, our affirmative cases. All of our witnesses testified both on engineering, architecture, and planning. And of course, you heard from the applicant, Robert Egan, directly. So I would suggest at this point, Mr. Chairman, if the board is okay with this, is we're here to answer any questions that the board may have of your professionals. We did go through, I recall, both your engineer and your planner's reports as our witnesses were testifying, but obviously we can review those as needed. So we're here accordingly. Thank you.
Can you take a look at that, the letter?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just make sure that you're in agreement with that.
Yes, well, that certainly seems appropriate. Would you like me to read it into the?
Sure, just for the record, so we get it on the record.
Okay, great. All right, this is a letter from Gary Vrabel, and this is dated September 21st, 2023. And the reference is 117 Scott Avenue site plan proposal, and it's addressed to you, Mr. Chairman. After meeting with Mr. Egan and reviewing the above site plan proposal, I have no objections to this project. I would like to thank the board for allowing me the time to review the plans thoroughly. I look forward to seeing these improvements to our community. Thank you, Gary Vrabel. And it's signed by him, and it's also notarized.
Okay, thank you. All right, board members, any questions about this application?
No questions.
Nope, we had it. Yeah, if you recall, we had a complete application given to us. We opened it to the public. There was one objector who has now not objected. And we closed the public portion, so that portion of the application is complete. And now we're ready for a motion.
I'd like to make a motion to approve. Second.
Okay, motion has been made and seconded to approve. It was made by Mr. Castlegrant and seconded by,
It was made by Phil. and seconded
Okay.
by- Okay.
yeah, we just want to get that on the voice record. Sometimes it's hard to tell who made the motion and seconded.
That, of course, is subject to all of the various agreements and conditions that were stated at the last meeting.
Okay,
That's correct.
so roll call vote.
Mr. Kaczynski.
Yes.
Mr. Esposito.
Yes.
Mr. Emma.
Yes.
Mr. Green.
Yes.
Mr. Castle Grant.
Yes.
Mrs. Gottstein.
Yes.
Mr. Bella.
Yes. Yes, I listened to the tape and also the application. On the record, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, thank you so much. We look
Thank you for
forward to
coming
getting
back.
the draft resolution and look forward to working with the borough, obviously, as we proceed with the project. And have a good rest of the night and the rest of the month, which
Okay.
is ending shortly. Thank you.
Much success
to you.
to the vendor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
good
you
luck
so
to the
much.
vendor. Yeah, to the applicant. Okay, moving on, we have 3 resolutions this evening from the August meeting. So the first one, Teresa Cromier, zoning board application 23-19. Can I have a resolution on this? I mean, a motion on this? Anybody? Okay, by Mr. Emma and seconded by Mr. Bella. Roll call
Mr.
vote.
Kaczynski.
Yes.
Mr. Esposito.
Yes.
Mr. Green.
Yes.
Mr. Castle Grant.
Yes.
Mrs. Gottstein. Mr. Bella.
Yes.
Mr. Emma.
Yes.
The next resolution is Manuel and Patricia Anochi, 23-20. Can I have a motion, please?
Motion to accept.
Second.
And seconded. Mr. Castlebrand. Roll call.
Kaczynski.
Yes.
Mr. Esposito.
Yes.
Mr. Green.
Yes.
Mr. Castle Grant.
Yes.
Mr. Emma.
Yes.
Mrs. Gottstein. Mr. Bella.
Yes.
Okay, and the last resolution is the Animal Hospital on Oak Street, 23-01.
Second.
Mr. Emma made the motion and Mr. Castlegrant seconded. Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Kaczynski.
Yes.
Mr. Esposito. Mr. Green.
Yes.
Mr. Castle Grant.
Yes.
Mr. Emma.
Yes.
Mrs. Gottstein. Mr. Bella.
Yes.
Okay, thanks everyone for that. At this time, I'd like to open to the general public for comments to the zoning board, regardless of any applications. Not seeing anybody in the audience, I'll close the public portion. And can I have a motion to approve the minutes of the August meeting?
Motion to approve?
By Mr. Bella, seconded by Mr. Castlegrant. All those in favor? Anybody opposed? Minutes are approved. And so I don't know if there's any other business, Joan. There was one email about some type of training that we need to do.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Glenn to get back to me on that. Joanne had completed the video and then she said that there was only 2 questions that she had to answer and she thought there would be more. So I'm waiting for the BA.
Question, if you could submit, just do nothing.
Okay.
Go back and the same second question would just keep coming up.
You didn't give the right answer.
No, I got it. I thought that too, but.
Yeah, I sent it,
Yeah, there was an email sent to the board.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So we're waiting for that link to get,
yeah, I'm just
That's it.
waiting for Glenn to get back to me.
Still doesn't work? Good.
No, it works.
I wait for your last email, like, you know, this is it, really?
Works.
Go through the
Joanne
whole
just thought there
video.
would be more questions
Ah, sure.
after she viewed it and she only got 2 and then submitted and it,
Was that? Anybody, did you just try it?
okay. The first email that was sent had a link in it. And then I updated it with another email with, this is the link. because people were saying they weren't getting on. So
And were they the same links? Just you worded it differently? Was it a different link?
it was a little bit, it
Was
was,
a different link?
yeah,
Okay, so that's the correct link.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
got in as well. I didn't answer, but I got in. Must be just, maybe it depends on the computer, huh? Could it possibly be that some do and some don't with these links?
yeah, it might be being overused. Okay,
You sure it wasn't just two questions?
But it didn't say like, after you hit submit and the submit button was lit up, I hit submit and it evidently went through, but then you got nothing. If you went back, like I said, it would keep going back to the previous two questions and then the previous last video. And that was it. I couldn't.
any other questions by members or the professionals? No? Can I have a motion to adjourn? Okay, all those in favor? Anybody opposed? We're adjourned.